Welcome to the Men of the Metaverse podcast. This is a channel where we discuss hot topics in our community. Our focus is to be a positive channel on YouTube and share our perspectives on fundamental issues. Make sure you tune in every week for new videos and join the conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And now, here are your hosts, Brandon and Lewis.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good, I'm doing just lovely. Got my Rick Ross glasses on today. Just
I
chilling.
see you look good. And what kind of hat is that? Because it reminds me of what's that movie Cars? Like it looks like eyes. What's the thing? Not Mater, but one of them cars. I can't think of what it is. What kind of hat is that?
I don't know what kind. I got it from the thrift store maybe
Gotcha.
last year, and I thought it was good. But guess what, Brandon? What this hat taught me?
What?
This hat taught me I got a big ass head. You know how I know?
How? Because you on the last thing in the back.
I'm on the last.
That's a good gauge of what size your head is.
You know, Nicole took a picture of me this week. For the back, my head looked big as OJ. RP OJ.
Right. And that is somebody that has got a big head. Shout out to OJ. Rest in peace. We're gonna get into him a little bit.
Shit, go ahead and get
later.
into him right now.
We're
Get
gonna
into him right now.
Okay.
You know,
we're gonna jump to OJ then. Good Lord, that's funny. The last one. This is a great football player, one of the most dominant running backs, you know, of his time. Would you put him up there? Because a lot of people don't know about OJ and how he was running. I don't even know, like he's a little bit before my time as far as following football, like really following football, but I know what he did in the sport.
Here's the thing about our generation, what we can respect before I speak on OJ.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Brandon's are 80 babies.
Yeah.
OJ was the man athletically in the 70s.
Yeah.
Somehow me and Brandon know about the past.
Appreciate the past too.
Appreciate the past and don't put people like what's the guy who got Baltimore was in the elevator?
Oh, Ray Rice. We'll
don't
say Ray Rice.
Like Ray Rice is better than
OJ. You're right.
You know,
right.
That's one of the best things about our generation, man. This new generation, they don't do no research. They be on this marijuana too much. They be drinking too much.
Right.
They worry about
prisoner of the moment.
Pictures.
Right. You're right. You're right.
All right, go take a picture.
Right.
You know?
But you can find OJ highlights if you want to.
You can
on the field.
2,000 yards in the season.
Both like and this was a real grown man, like with grown men strength on the line, and like he has to be athletic, he has to have power. He's playing for the Bills. Like the Bills had a decent offensive line, but
how many games they had back then the season, Brandon?
16?
14.
14? Okay.
How many games they had now?
They got 18 now, right?
And he still ran for 2,000 yards
right,
in 14 games. And the rules back then was us. That was the rule.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Which we need to bring back. If a guy is running and he's trying to score to feed his family for 3 generations.
Correct.
You got to get this man down by any means necessary.
Let me ask you this during like warm-ups and practice and stuff, was there players with headphones on and they showing their midsection and they worrying about their fashion and they on their phones, or was it just people showing up playing football because they need that money, they need that check?
Those guys back then, they had a wife to pay for, 2 kids, a mistress.
Right, that's what I was about to say.
Got
a baby across town.
House,
You're right, gotta get mama house.
All for $35,000 a year.
Right, and they was happy too. They was like, I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna put it on the line on the gridiron, and it is what it is.
The money in the NFL back then was paying like triple overtime in the factory. You know,
that's funny.
So if you made triple overtime in the factory, you had a Cadillac and a Buick.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but let me ask you this. So like I said, we know about OJ. That's a stat that I know about OJ.
Mm-hmm.
What's some other running backs that you would put, you know, kind of in that class with him. One I think about is Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson was a power runner too. Who would you name?
He was great, but let's pull the LeBron card or Peterson.
Okay.
Peterson played 20 years. So
he
had those useless stats the last 5-6 years to boost his numbers up. So he's a great running back.
Mm-hmm. Power running back.
Yes, his numbers are boosted because he's the only person
he just played a long time.
Came back from ACL.
Right.
Came back for child support.
Came back for beating his child. Allegedly.
Came back for discipline his child. He paid $50,000 for it, you know, and y'all beating your child on aisle number 6 in Walmart for nothing.
For free.
You didn't know? So I think a man paying $50,000 may have the right
to discipline his child.
And go down the aisle and knock everything over.
Right, correct.
Yeah. And
like I said, that's his child.
Ain't been around forever. Sometimes those glass bottles busted on the floor. You thought it was Columbine, nah, Adrian Peterson, aisle number 6.
You were funny. That's funny.
That's around the same time, man.
Right. But is that his child? That was his child, and he was trying to discipline the child, you know, his way, right? What he thought. I don't think he was trying to hurt his child, but you know, as a parent, it's a thin line.
And I know OJ was a good player in college and NFL.
In the pros, right?
And they did that in Buffalo. You know, back then they didn't have no real heating systems. They had put that wood on that fire.
And that's another thing. Like he was doing all that running in the cold, you know. So he wasn't no joke. And then became a superstar and a movie star.
Correct.
He was in Naked Gun with Leslie. What's in Leslie Nielsen? That's real old. They don't even show that movie anymore, like the Naked Gun movies. But
look at this. Brennan had to look that up. That's how he respected. You know, I ain't never seen the movie.
You didn't?
I know the name of it. Brennan know the name of the woman.
I used to like that movie.
I just thought about what's the girl from Golden Girl? That's where it came up. Betty Grace.
Betty Ross, the
last one who passed.
That's the funny one. Like, I think that's her name.
Yeah. So Brandon said another woman's name. That's who popped up in my head. I said, "Yep, you're right. That's her." You know,
right? But I think you probably seen it. But like OJ did Hertz commercials, run through the airport. Like he was big. He was big in Hollywood, big in the NFL. Got a great personality. And I do want to get into how, because we've never talked about this like on here on the show and stuff. How do you feel about OJ? Brandon, do you think the Jet? But listen,
you try.
I'm not. We're staying safe. I just want to lean on.
Are you staying safe? What you about to say? What you about to say?
Because I'm just gonna ask you about the justice system. Do you? He. Okay.
No, keep going. I'll answer.
He went to trial. He was found innocent. He had a civil suit. He ended up paying out on the civil suit, or lost the civil suit.
Let's say he was acquitted. That's a better word.
Right.
Yeah.
Then went to try to get some of his stuff back. Ended up doing some time. Got out. He did his time. That's kind of where I'm going. But I think when he passed, a lot of people felt like they wanted to throw shots at OJ, and they did the same similar thing when Kevin Samuels passed away. I just don't know why people go ahead. It's different. Go ahead. But how do you feel?
The first enslaved American arrived on the shore in 1619, allegedly.
Okay.
All right. Up until 1619 and 1994.
Okay.
No beautiful person in America could not use the justice system or law system.
Correct.
Against anybody other than themselves.
Right.
So when Brandon Granddad was a cop,
you remember that?
He could not. I just made that up.
Oh, well, he was. I thought I'd show you that.
All right. Well, Brandon was a cop. He could not arrest a white man. He only he was only qualified to arrest black man only.
Right. And so, that was fair in some people's eyes at the time, right?
Correct. So OJ came up. He said, okay, let me get some this is America. People looking for the come up. Let me get some of the hot lawyers who want to come up quick.
Okay.
Name one of the lawyers, Brandon.
Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran. Blew up. If you must acquit if the glove don't fit. Huh? Kim Kardashian. Her papa.
Daddy. Right.
The daddy came up. See, watch this, guys. If you don't know this, lawyers are predators too.
Correct.
They looking for the next black person who was drinking DUI and had a Glock on him with a switch on the back of it.
Because they want to get the money, or do they want to help? They want to help a beautiful person. Which one is it?
Both. Fame and recognition.
Right.
Big Crump. A nobody. Trayvon Martin came up
you
there.
Said a nobody.
No, back here. Okay, excuse me. Big Crump before Trayvon Martin, a nobody.
You're right. We don't know him.
After Trayvon Martin, a somebody. All the presidents get to see him. He's going to Chicago, doing deals in Chicago. You got to remember, Brandon, a lawyer only go work in the place you licensed in. This man maybe only licensed at least one state. So he going to Chicago, link it up.
Right, making deals.
Okay, I put this on CNN. You know, Fox gonna see me. We get 25 mil. The lawyers charge 60-40. So since I'm being Crump, you just cut me maybe 10 mil off top. I do none of the background work. I just come up here, talk,
right. Do press conference.
The family.
There you go. Right.
Call Biden up, said the funeral's on Sunday. Bring your best suit, meet us down here.
Turn some of the heat down in the city. That's basically what they want you to do.
Turn the heat down in the city. He get 10 mil. You know. The family,
you know they trying to they want to bust the Popeyes up. They want to tear up the AutoZone. They're trying to do that.
Can't do that. You can't. That's good Middle Eastern people money going to waste right there. You can't do that. No, you can't.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's what they do. So O.J. Simpson was the first black person in America to use a system created against certain people to use, and he succeeded with it.
And shout out to Timothy, because this is the point that I wanted to bring up, because there was a detective, like Timothy said, lead detective Mark Furman pled the Fifth Amendment when asked, did he plant evidence in the O.J. Simpson case? Then the large size gloves, when O.J. was wearing a 2XL gloves, all gave the jury reasonable doubt. So there you go, because he put them on. They was tight, right? Then they gave him another pair. And then they seem to fit a little bit. So,
and let's discuss reasonable doubt.
Okay,
Brandon, is your butt cheeks fresh right now?
Possibly.
See, there you go. Not guilty. Reasonable doubt. He could say yes. He could say no. Anything what Brandon said in this crack. If Brandon is saying they are 100% clean to go, which nobody never knows because your ass cracked, you know. Right. So anything he said past that was, hey, it's not reasonable. Hey,
but it's at the time when this case was going on, it seemed like, is there a chance OJ did it? Yeah. Is there a chance he was innocent? Yeah. Did cops tamper with the case? Yes. So who's to know what's real and what's not? Like the city's job is to prove him guilty, because he's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
All right, let's look at some of the history. How I gonna put this? When a wonderful cop gets off.
Okay, for what though? What
gets off for saying they had the right to use deadly force.
Okay, I got you.
If a riot happens, a big riot in multiple cities, America will go say, okay, guys, on the next thing, we saw these riots happen last month. So in the next one, we got to let them go.
We do.
So your George Zimmerman, no, it was George Floyd.
George Floyd. Okay.
The reason that cop went to jail because the Negroes was acting crazy for 2 months in a row before that,
and tearing the city up and causing headaches for the taxpayers in a way. But
correct,
they want to fix it.
So what they done is they had the Bucks win a championship NBA. They got the black guy's mind in the same city and state it went down in. We won a championship, so we cool.
Right.
And they said we got the black guys a championship.
But time out before you say that. Remember they were okay. Go ahead, because I don't want to miss.
Now to put the nail in the coffin, we gotta convict all those cops on that video. Because if we don't do those 2 days, give a championship and convict, we may have multiple cities explode in America.
And you do remember, like, when George Floyd happened, they didn't want the Bucks to play. It was a game. I think LeBron was trying to talk to Giannis to get them not to play, because what do they want to do? They want to get back to business. Let's play basketball. Let's try to get past it so it don't snowball into something else.
Yeah, they compromise. And fellas, here's the compromise. They painted Black Lives Matter on the court. And on the counter. And then LeBron and all the guys said, okay, since they done that, let's continue. And they had some high power say the Bucks gotta win because they go burn down this whole city if they don't.
Right.
So it was multiple things that happened. Right. And watch this. Ever since then, the Bucks was getting it swept out of first round. Couldn't make it past the first round in 4 years.
They're struggling with the Heat. They're struggling with everybody. But they the number 1 seed.
You see?
But that year, though, they was turning up that year.
Is this a conspiracy?
Right.
Or is this the man in the metaverse linking the things together?
There you go. Yeah.
And OJ had to, because watch this. That Korean lady shot that black girl for stealing some boiled peanuts in Los Angeles, ain't it?
Right. Well, was it even found that she did, or she was kind of maybe doing it? She didn't deserve to lose her life.
A shotgun, Brandon.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
They boiled peanuts.
But that's my thing. Like, you don't even know what happened. Because did she leave the store? You didn't even leave the store. The girl didn't leave the store.
I recognize you. I recognize you the other day.
Which is crazy.
Right. Put peanuts down. And the riot happened. Mm-hmm. That's when Tupac, your real rappers, little baby out here was making a video. Tupac was riding down the street shooting guns in there. You see? Our rappers versus their rappers.
Correct.
Hey, George Floyd happened, man. Let's shoot a video called Bigger
Picture. Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I'm out, and Biden told me to vote for him, so I can put Biden. I ain't testified, but I'm trying to tell him to go and vote. Go and read.
And his career kind of took off, and he kind of became a bigger rapper because of that in a way, but it's starting to fall off a little bit in people's eyes.
How can you have 12 songs I never heard of streaming in the top 40? I ain't never heard that one of the songs.
If you make a deal and do those kind of things and endorse candidates, you're gonna start streaming crazy.
That Drake treatment got them computers. Drake sees what Drake doing allegedly. Mm-hmm. The Bitcoin market, they got to get rid of all the old equipment. I almost guarantee you Drake buying those processors
so they can stream music.
so they can stream allegedly, so they can stream music. And Drake, you go down, get me put down for that, ain't you? I know you.
And we're gonna talk about Drake a little later. But Timothy said, let's also not forget Mark Furman audio tape. That's what I was gonna say. He said the N-word and stuff where he bragged about framing black men for crimes they didn't commit and unlimited use of the N-word. So are you racist if you use the N-word and set up and frame black people for crimes they didn't do? Should you be on the police force Is he just one bad apple? Is that just one bad apple?
Nah, they ain't no one. And watch this. If I don't know the details, but the details is only way he could be found guilty, he got to write it down. So committed this crime on this date. Fingerprints, guy had the videotape, and his mama got to write on.
That's and because he didn't do any time for the stuff that they found. They just let OJ go free. So And I'm pretty sure you watched OJ when he was doing his thing on Cam and Mace's show.
I saw a clip. Yeah.
He's older and he's still kind of witty, kind of sharp, kind of charismatic.
Looked good to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can kind of see why America kind of wanted to turn him into a superstar. So
you think they tried to Michael Jackson?
Hey, you never know.
Got that doctor come in, talk about the Michael Jackson talking about give me the milk. Give me the milk.
But you never know, like who feels a certain type of way, because a lot of people were mad about that OJ thing, and they don't want to let that go, and it showed when he passed away. So even Caitlyn, not Caitlyn Clark, but Caitlyn Jenner, she was saying negative things towards him, even though she had a vehicular homicide kind of thing going on, where she had an accident and somebody died due to her negligence, and they settled out of court. For sure. Yeah. So one wasn't proven; he was innocent for the murder, and Caitlyn, you know what I'm trying to say, but that's just how they are, and they want to judge him, but
R.I.P. O.J. Simpson,
yeah, for sure.
First black man in America to use the system how it's supposed to be used, the American way.
Right.
All right, let's talk on your next one.
Yeah, let's talk about rap. I'm not even sure if we saw, because we talked about J. Cole dissing Kendrick, but he did apologize. We were championing him. We were saying he's from the South.
Who? No, hold on. Hold on. Don't. I didn't say that right there.
I said that. I was trying to rap from because he's from the Carolinas.
Because me and you closer to the Zulu Warriors.
Right. Okay.
And he's closer
to what?
To the dictator of World War II.
What do you mean? How so?
Brandon, is your mama black? Is your mama black?
Yes.
Is your daddy black?
Yes.
Is my mama black?
Yes.
Is my daddy black?
For sure, yes.
How about J. Cole?
I don't know.
So it's reasonable saying I'm closer to the Zulu warrior
than J. Cole.
And he's closer to the dictator of Germany.
And I didn't know that. So him and Drake both have white mothers. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Here's the thing in the South. Brandon ain't gonna commit this because this may get a sponsorships taken away. We don't got nothing in the way.
Rather delete this later on down the road.
But here's the thing, black man. More than likely, one-on-one, a white guy will not fight you.
Okay.
But if you get two or more in the same area and you there by yourself, it's a good chance they'll fight you.
Correct.
And another tip: if they drink alcohol too, you just need to roll up out of there.
Why? Why is that? Because it's gonna be an altercation.
No, you don't
never
want to fight
nobody drunk.
Next thing you know, somebody may yell out something to you.
A racial slur or something like that.
Maybe call this pig and Nicky. This pig and Nicky.
You might hear something like that.
You hear the word pig and Nicky? Say, oh no, you should have just called me the N word. He called me something worse.
Right, I got you.
Yeah, so that's just I'm just telling you, do your research. It's a video going around right now at a side of a pool. 6 wonderful guys.
Oh, I heard about it. I didn't see
one beautiful guy. And he was knocking them down, like bowling pins.
And what did you gather? What did you get from that video? Watching all of it.
Confirmance.
Yeah.
What's the man who was jogging down the street? And they chased him in the truck. Ahmaud Arbery. How many guys was on one, brother?
It was about three. Well, it's three total. Two of them was trying to confront him. One of them was recording.
Nah, three of them. You put all that to record while you recording and chasing. You know, right. I ain't wasting. You should say I ain't wasting my gas money to chase. Nah, you like let me chase him down.
Right, chase him. Hunt him. They were hunting him.
Yeah. Sure, imagine, but you can't tell me to go down the street for a person. I ain't moving my car for you.
Right. Somebody not gonna come on. Look, there's somebody out there. Come on, let's go. Huh?
Yeah. Come on, gas $3.69. I just put $40 in the tank.
Right.
Yeah,
but if you but they move a little different. But that's crazy though. I didn't know J. Cole his mother was white.
What, Brandon? You couldn't tell, Brandon?
Huh? Kinda, yes. I just look at J. Cole as a light-skinned brother. That's all. And he's growing his hair out. I'm surprised he can grow on that. Like, I guess I just didn't think that. But now it makes sense. And I'm not gonna say he's in his feelings, but he felt a certain way and he wanted to step out, even though it's just rap.
And who is putting up the top? He say he's equals with Drake, right?
Yeah.
And Drake is what? What's his mama is?
White.
But somehow two of the wonderful people team up to fight, Well, I don't know. I don't.
It's not even really. That's when we're gonna kind of break it down a little bit because Drake did. I'm gonna go ahead and read Timothy comment. J. Cole threw up the white flag because his diss track didn't get the acclaim or praise he was looking for, and I kind of agree with that. But he might just be kind of soft, like that, like they really about to fight, or like it's competitive. Like if me and Lewis playing basketball and we being competitive. And he's beating me. He's not gonna be like Brandon. No, I don't even want to do this no more. Like, no, we're gonna finish the game. We're competing on the court. Like after that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, watch it. Here's the crazy thing. I ain't never really competed with Brandon or my friend Eric on the basketball court.
We never played like one. We never played like to 10 or anything like that.
No. I'm talking about ours. You was always my friend first, and we played basketball
for sure.
And the other guys in the court, Brady, You're right.
But still, if we played each other, it's not gonna be no easy match.
Ain't gonna be no easy, but I ain't gonna be like I do to the other guys.
So you ain't gonna foul hard or
no,
like
we'll just say the rebound come off 3 feet from the basket, I grab it. What you think is going? Shit.
It'll be competitive and it'll be what it is. It wouldn't turn into violence or anything. Yeah. Like you're not gonna try to kill me or I'm not gonna try to kill you. Like it's just not that serious. We know what it is, and that's kind of what Kendrick and J. Cole should have been. Like I think they're supposed to be friends. So J. Cole felt like he was attacking his friend, but that's not what it is. But I did want to get into Drake because Drake finally did respond. Did you hear it? It was okay. Like I said,
I could have heard one thing.
Yeah,
it's Brandon. All this asinine. We got Lil Wayne still, to some people today, a great rapper
for sure. And
so why they didn't put him in the mix?
That's a good point. Is he just too focused on other stuff to not even really care, or maybe he will, or he just want to stay out of it? Because Wayne is cool with Ross and cool with Drake, and he's on a Skip show sometime from time to time. So, is he above rap in a way? I mean, he's done what he's done, and maybe he's just bored with it.
Who? Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
No, man, Lil Wayne.
But do you think he's worked because they say he's still working on an album? I think he's working on New Carter, but is it gonna be the same like the Carter 2? And I've got BG as a topic because you sent me something maybe like a week ago that kind of makes what we said in the past make more sense today.
Nah, you go to it. You could go to it.
But I want to jump because Ross, after Drake dropped his diss, Ross dropped his diss, and Ross kind of said on Drake because Drake dissed Ross in his diss. So now
they got songs together. Well,
I know because I think Drake smashed one of his girls, and they've just got tension.
Man, I'm telling you,
Go ahead. What you about to say? Go ahead.
Let's see. Y'all got one thing about black guys, man. We boost up all these entertainers, man, and these entertainers, they become
weak men,
man.
Yeah, they're weak men. Like this ain't your wife. These just girls that's wanting to be around people that's got money or fame or that they can get clout off of. These girls don't love you. They'll tell you anything to get next to you, and then sleep with the next rapper.
If Brandon, this hypothetical, say me and Brandon was friends, but I try to have sex with the same girls after Brandon he had sex with,
and that's what they do in the industry. That's what they do.
Dick riding, you dick riding on a bro shit, man.
Right, and then they get emotional about it and go back and forth. But some of the things that Rick Ross said, one of them was he called Drake a white boy. And I'm looking at I know that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at somebody that said the same thing months ago about him, and it's like,
years ago,
right. And it sounds
2009. I would say this.
Right. That was some of our early first videos, and maybe people didn't catch on. And like when you said it, it kind of makes sense. You told me this is what you said. You said to me, Brandon, who does Drake rap about? He talk about wanting to be with black girls, but who did he have a baby with? Because who he have a baby with, that says a lot about him.
Correct. I don't know now. See, guys, I don't know about all men. You got males and you got man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, males may release and they don't care where their seed goes.
Correct.
But I think a man, if you say, okay, I want to have a child with this woman, when he release, at least he thinks about it just a little bit.
Yeah, and I think Drake is right. He's a little calculated. Like,
yeah,
I'm not trying to keep up with how many people he had sex with, but I think he was okay doing what he did with this woman. And that's who he
light skin, blonde hair,
right.
I
think Rick Ross, and this may not be true. He was saying, he was taking a jab at him, saying you got a nose job because you ain't want your father's nose, and his dad is black, so just kind of playing on the joyful people, and that's what community you're in, and and he also say he got his stomach done, and just stuff like that, and people
got his stomach done,
Drake. People have
once the thing, Drake could tap into his white side right there.
Okay,
many white people are so very egotistical about weight, so they can manage the weight just a little better. So Drake just go on that the Hebrew diet, flatbread, fish. Hey, with some hummus, what's a ground up chickpea?
Right. He ain't got it no way. So you don't think Drake eating smothered pork chops and fried fish and collard greens? He's not even eat.
Drake had it about 12 times in his life, and 4 of them was at a restaurant.
Okay.
I told you, flatbread,
hummus.
The hummus.
And hummus is good. It's good. It's good for you.
Yeah, you on that kosher diet, man.
Timothy said, whatever Rick Ross thinks about Drake is what 50 Cent thinks about Rick Ross. That's interesting.
See, Rick Ross, we gotta understand now. I'm gonna talk about his book.
I wanted to touch on that too a little bit. Let me read what Timothy said. Drake's mama is not cooking no fat bags of collard greens. No, he's not doing that.
Unrisen bread.
And unseasoned baked fish.
No, baked fish and cottage cheese on a loaf of spinach. That's what you're talking about. That's that nigga. Cottage cheese. Well, on some spinach, you know. Yeah,
no smothered pork chops. He's not doing none of that.
He ain't doing those smothered pork chops. If it gonna be meat like that,
No ribs.
Got to be lamb. You know, it's gonna be the lamb.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But no, what you was gonna say about Rick Ross and his book? Because when I was thinking about this topic, I was like, dang, Lewis bought his book. You know, it's a motivational book. Rick Ross is a motivational type of guy. And like I said, I think he liked Drake and didn't want to do this, but you know, they picking sides, they want to do this. So what do you gotta say?
I'm saying Rick Ross now, you gotta pick what character you want to be too.
Who, Rick Ross?
Yes, because we all know per your book, you went to college.
Okay.
Somehow you were selling drugs.
Right. A lot of them too.
But at the same time you were selling drugs, you was talking about sleeping on people's couches, driving a 1985 Chevy truck. With big ribs on it.
We're moving a lot of drugs. Or was he moving his dime bags?
No, but he was sleeping on the couch, brother.
Yeah.
You start off your career 1994 ghostwriting.
Rick Ross was?
Yeah.
Okay.
You was ghostwriting.
For who? Trina and
no, this
or
he's
way before that.
He's a good writer.
For sure, yeah, for sure.
Ghost writer. After you said, man, this ain't working, I'm gonna sign up to be a CO, a correction officer.
Yeah.
Now in your book, you said you was trying to get inside with the people who set things up inside.
Okay. Because I remember they have a picture of him in the correctional uniform. He didn't have any face tattoos or any of that stuff. Just like a regular 9-to-5 blue collar worker.
Who would try to set up major drug deals being a CO? What CO do to get extra money? They stuff a balloon of marijuana in their ass. They go there to the big time drug dealer, pull it out their ass, and drop it on them.
Right.
You know, that's what COs do. COs like, man, I'm about to set up the link. No, they playing you up in there if you want to do that. Right. You know,
and they put pressure on you, you know.
They may not put that, put pressure. You want $300 a day when you go home? You know, I got somebody who will meet you at Walmart, MoneyGram. They can load you up.
So you think he's not a big time drug dealer? Getting keys on the port of Miami?
No. I seen this man. Me and Rick Ross rode the same plane in 2005. Him and what's his light skinned guy with the Drake
Gunplay.
Mm-hmm. They came on a plane looking goofy, especially Gunplay. Rick Ross was eating no jury. Came on and wait till everybody came on the plane, went straight to the back because it was commuter flight. Came on,
so he wasn't in first class.
Brandon, it was 100 people. It was 50 people on the plane, Brandon, and maybe not 50, maybe 40. You know, he came up there eating Bojangles and Key Glock, smelling like Reggie. Not the good stuff, Reggie.
Okay, and at this time he had some albums out, right?
At this time he had
his first album or mixtape.
I think Hustling was it was a single, but the album was out,
right?
You know, so I knew all his old stuff with Pitbull. Mm-hmm. See, Pitbull, he sold out too.
he sold out quick. He put that suit on.
He put that suit on. Oh,
I crossed over.
I'm gonna be like the racist Cubans.
He turned into Ricky Martin, kinda, you know,
but straight. Yeah. So yeah, Rick Ross, decide who you want to be.
Yeah. But isn't it profitable to be a character and mislead your community? That's what a lot of these artists do, and Drake is another one, because we see what Drake used to look like. And was playing a character on a show, Degrassi, right? But now, if you listen to,
we seen him dancing at a bar mitzvah, Bernie. Don't put the grasping. That's acting. We seen him dancing on his own beat at a bar mitzvah.
Okay, but that's his culture, right? That's his culture.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, but now he's in our culture, and if you listen to his music, he's like a mob boss.
Brandon, if you read the Old Testament,
the
Old Testament teaches people to be like that.
Okay.
Never charge interest to people in your own group.
Right.
He ain't in our group, so he can charge anybody else.
People think he is, but people think he is in our group. He's making money in our group and taking it back to his group.
Well, why he don't walk a Jesus piece then? If he's so good, I never see. He's so hip. I ain't never seen him with a Jesus piece.
Right.
Huh?
That's a good point. And the contracts that he has, he's in good contracts. A lot of rappers that aren't joyful people, they're not in the good contracts Drake is in, and they don't get the same kind of streaming push that Drake has.
And they shouldn't.
Why
you Glorilla, you were just at Bojangles selling chicken.
Okay.
I don't know you was gonna pop. You, per your words, your teeth look like a young shark. All right. I didn't know you said. Yeah, I didn't know you was gonna pop. Why put $10 billion on you, and you wearing flip-flops from the hair salon stuff?
And you might not pop. Like you have a couple of songs, and you might, and there's no telling what you'll do.
Yeah, you might not pop. People don't. Shit, you got to believe in yourself. I don't believe in you. Better. I can get a little money. Yeah. This is gambling to me. Well.
But who do you think? So out of all these people, because I like Rick Ross's music a lot. I like Drake. I like Kendrick as a rapper. Cole, I'm messing me up thinking about his mother being white. Like he makes good music too. But I think one of my favorite is still Drake. But like him and Ross, when they make music together, that's like Michael and Pippen.
You can say that.
So I just hate that they add odds now, and we're not gonna get, because I would want Meek did an album with Ross. I would rather Drake do an album with Ross, but for some reason they can't.
Ross ain't big enough yet, so he ain't big enough
what do you think? What do you think happened to Ross? Because his albums aren't doing what they should do, in my opinion. Because he's a great rapper, right? He's one of the best.
Ain't nothing happened to Rick Ross. Rick Ross, earlier I was talking about 2005. Brandon, what year this is?
It's 2024, which is a long time.
No, 19. I'm talking about 19 years ago. So why would my nephew, 16 years old,
listen to Rick Ross?
Listen to Rick Ross when he was a young person 19 years ago.
That's a good point. But I'm trying to think who has they're not listening to Jay-Z either, right? They wouldn't want to listen to Jay-Z.
Nobody's listening to Jay-Z. All right. He had the Black Album. He had the song
444
Blueprint 3. And those on the album people listen. Baby, 2 songs on Volume 2. Ain't nobody else listening to them.
Why is that? Why is that? Because he can still rap. Is he not relatable? Do we not care? Like, what is it?
He's Jay-Z. All right, that's the problem. He's Jay-Z. Okay. You see what he doing now, Brandon?
What, Jay-Z growing his hair? What is he doing? Trying to do prison reform stuff?
Nah, he's a businessman. He's a businessman.
Working with the NFL, they're still trying to get a team. Trying to get an NFL team.
He's a businessman. We know what he does. Get the community behind it. Support something. Brooklyn, I'm an owner. Support Black ownership. Time they buy in, I'm selling my shares.
Right. And this is a good segue, because this is somebody right here that's he's been rapping since back then, even before then, and still rapping about the same stuff in 2024.
That is correct. And God tried to tell him. God said,
what did God try to tell him? Because
I don't know. Something tried to tell him. Hey, you go on them stage with them other convicted felons.
but
make sure your paperwork right. That's all I gotta
make
say.
sure you talk to your PO and make sure everything is okay because he's trying to work. He's on tour doing stuff with Boosie, and what did they arrest him and they're trying to get him for violating his parole?
They'd arrest him. He freed. I think they said he had permission to go out there. But one of his PO said, the paperwork wasn't right, or they don't got the paperwork.
Right. And so they kind of do that kind of stuff for some reason. Like,
what you mean? Hold on.
Go ahead.
I could defend both. What you mean?
Okay. Well, I'm just going off of what I see on shows like Love at the Lockup, where people still got to check in with their PO. They want to travel, they want to do stuff. They'll get an okay, they'll turn the paperwork in, and then maybe a little later be like, well, I don't know if you should do it. I'm gonna need you to stay put. I changed my mind. So,
and here's another proven fact.
Go ahead.
Sometimes people like BG, they don't get the right people around them, and they be doing all dumb stuff once they get an opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
I.e., Cheryl Richards is a track star.
Oh, okay.
She was in that lesbian relationship, fighting all day, getting black eyes.
See, I didn't hear nothing about that.
At the same time, smoking weed.
At
the same time, her mama died, but she only recognized her grandma as a mama, so that's something behind there.
Right.
She came out there and came in 7th place. All right. Then she got the wake up call. Said, hey, I gotta perform before I could talk. Somebody at least taller there. So she started performing and less talking. Now Nike, the gatekeepers, gave her $20 million.
Because she already had a deal before. This is post all that, them losing.
This
so
is
they're giving her
okay. No, she just had a little deal, but now she got the $20 million deal.
Yeah. But
so
go ahead.
They got in that deal. Long as you say tather on to our leash, like a good doggy,
do. Because it's crazy. You know, she won a couple races, and boom, she's big, and she's got a small Nike deal, whatever kind of Nike deal, but she's instantly a star. And it's like, why?
She deserved to be a star, Brandon. She's great.
It's a lot of great people, though.
She just didn't have the right people around her, Brandon.
Okay. I hear
Smoking weed, I'm about to run the Olympics, but let me hit this first. You know what I'm talking
about? I hear you, but you know, if a company is going to invest in you, usually don't they do their homework on you before they make a decision? Because I'm not saying they knew what she was going to do.
That's why she had a small deal. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said she signed her big deal. You know, you see, people, watch my words. My words are used for a reason. Yeah. Gotcha. If you risky, small deal. Megan Thee Stallion, I'll get no money out of the first 10 albums.
Right.
You know. So, but if you're good, you get better deals.
Yeah. And I saw they've got a challenge now. I think it's like I can't remember what it is, but it's like a twerk. She's doing a twerk challenge with Glorilla. And they got a bunch of women twerking now. And she's supposed to be working.
Should not bring it up if you don't have a picture, Brandon.
Oh man, but we were just talking about May. But I just want to say, what's going on with the women?
All right, okay, let's make this statement. I don't know why I could get this. I wish you had a picture, but hey, women.
Pull up a picture real quick. Go ahead.
Y'all guys need to put control and demand higher standards of y'all image in the world. Right now, me as a 40-year-old man make anywhere between $50,000 and $100,000. Only image I get of black women are twerking.
Right.
Or sitting with the phone very close to two spread legs.
Right.
But that's all. I don't see nothing else.
Let's go to her page. Let's see what's on her page. Okay. Fitness, right? Health is well.
That's good. But look at this. Why the backside?
Right. We know why. Oh Lord. Well, we know what kind of gentleman that is, but
it could be anybody.
You're right. You're right. Oh, this is the same thing.
Okay,
So
why this picture? Who is this?
But
dancer?
this is I guess because this is part of her challenge. It's a wannabe challenge. So just there's a bunch of women making videos, I guess twerking or whatever. This is her on a bike. This is fitness though, right? This is what you see. But and then what if you're in the gym and this is what you see? And if you look, are you a pervert?
No, you look. That could be a booty jumping on a gun pulling out. You don't know what it could be coming out there.
Right.
You know.
Right. Okay. And she's on the cover of Women's Health because she's health conscious, I guess. And
look at this. You see, women, when you gonna control how you view yourself? Look at this.
And this is I guess it's Lotto doing the challenge too. But and I bring this up because I have a daughter and she's growing up in this world, and this is what young girls are looking at. Well, let me go to her followers. How many followers she got? She got 31.8 million people following her. So
31. So 10% of the American public
right.
is following this woman right here.
Right. So whatever she does, it does matter. Like she may be. I mean, she's free to do whatever she wants to do, but like when she's posting stuff, girls are seeing it. Little girls are saying, like, dang, should I be doing this? Should I make a video like that? Should I listen to what my parents are telling? My parents are telling me to do X, Y, and Z. Because you remember when Meg first came out, there was like, she's in school and she's smart. She's a rat.
No. Let's get this right.
Go ahead.
When she first came out, she was popping booty.
Okay.
That died down. So let's say she's in
but why did that
school?
Okay, so but that just didn't work. That didn't work. Okay.
They picked it back up. Next thing you know, that down. Next thing you know, she got shot in the foot.
Right.
That picked it. Now that excelled her to a Grammy award winner or something.
Right,
or Grammy,
and deals with McDonald's and Planet Fitness, all that stuff.
That did it. Now, she said that was the worst time of her life. I don't know. People have feelings. I don't know. Right. That's the worst time of her life, but her success was doing this.
Right.
Beyonce said, let me get on a song with you.
With you, yeah.
So, hey, she's an entertainer. She shakes for views.
And like I said, she said, because she's cried online. She says she's stressed out, don't have any friends. Her mom has passed. She feels like she don't have anybody in her corner. It sounds like she needs some help. But what is she? Go ahead.
Brandon, would a crocodile come out the water? Don't look like water coming away from the tears?
Where you get that from? That's a good one.
When a crocodile come up, don't look like it was crying.
It was crying. Fair enough.
Hey, this girl ain't gonna fool me, man.
Lewis, Tori shot her, maybe. Okay, she's going through a lot of stuff. Even though after she got shot, she might have been working the next day.
She just had sex with a different man 24 hours before that.
Right. And is proud of it because that's what she raps about in her music, like being promiscuous. She's not rapping. Nobody's rapping about being faithful or trying to be in a relationship and building with somebody. Because that's not exciting. That's not what people want to hear. They want to hear how you just being a hoe, basically, and we're supposed to applaud it, right? But that's what young girls are looking up to in a way. They listening to it. They going out. They want to twerk too. They want to show their bodies. And where does that lead? Does that lead somewhere that you wanna be, or does that lead to people getting abused or misused or treated like an object?
That leads to a bumpy horizon. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
If you put yourself out like a naked person with nipple rings and I'm sexual, when a man approaches you, that 2 things gonna happen, 3 things, 4 things gonna happen. You don't like them, you ain't gonna mess with them.
All right.
You do like them, but you like them on a certain condition. So you do things, and that didn't happen. Now you go claim abuse,
right? Or
the guy's gonna really abuse you.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself out like that.
Yeah, and a lot of them do. Timothy said twerking has become the everyday version of Freaknik.
Correct. It's like I
men,
like seeing it, but I don't like seeing it at the same time.
Right. Because like I say, we get it, but why it seems like people so addicted to getting attention and they know this will get attention, right? So let me do it. And Timothy said Meg's body count is why she's depressed. And like I say, you can't just sleep. Like what did you say about women? Like they probably had 3 guys that they really like.
Right. Brandon, you bring it up. Okay, here's the thing about
tying everything together. Go ahead.
My opinion. A female or woman only could really like 3 guys in her life.
But that's reasonable when you step out of the generation we're in and you step into older times where things were a lot slower. We built families and it's just not what it is now.
All right, too. Let me finish my whole thing.
Go ahead. I'm going. Go ahead.
Deeper over the 3 guys, and let's go explain it. All right. If you're not one of those 3 guys, she could like. Now, those 3 guys goes with benefits. You don't need a job. You're still fine. You don't have to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And she would still be nurturing, very nice to you.
Yeah.
Now, if you go outside those 3 guys, let's say you guy number 6.
Mm-hmm.
So she failed. 1 failed thing didn't happen. 2nd fail didn't happen. 3rd fail didn't happen. Now she's a little bitter.
Yeah.
And she's always resentful. So the next person got to pay for all the bad mistakes.
Right.
So just like guy number 1 didn't have to do anything, but no, you got to go to Cheesecake Factory all the time.
And it still may not be enough.
Yes.
Right.
You got to get the nails done. And if you do these things, I will treat you kind of like I treat number 1, but it ain't going to be the same. Right. So if I do 10 things for number 1, I'm only going to do 7 with you, even though you're working higher.
Right. And that's
how
what it
works.
is. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a heaven bliss when a man marries a woman when he was in the top 3.
Yeah.
That means y'all gonna have a good, successful relationship.
I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
but I said, like I said, we're not trying to like talk down on that, but it's just a lot of twerking going on. And do we do anything like that? Like just imagine like the thing with Terry Crews, like if it was just a bunch of men doing the little nipple thing or whatever, like the breast thing, like that would be weird, right? If everybody was just running around doing that, trying to get attention from women.
But guys just typically don't do that in that fashion. We try to build, most men would try to build some kind of asset to attract women.
Right. And I don't think women used to do this back in the day. I mean, there's ways to get attention, but the ways women do it now is different. It's sexual. It's way more sexual. Like you can do things to get a man's attention in a sweet way. Like we've talked about it before. Like you brought up an example where you can cook a nice home cooked meal for somebody, just to let them know how you appreciate them. And that kind of stuff goes a long way with the right person. Not with everybody, because everybody's not going to appreciate that. But if it's somebody of value and of stature that really has a good head on his shoulder, he's going to appreciate that. Not everybody will, though.
All right, Brad, you want to go to the next thing?
Yeah, go ahead. You do your what's it called?
All right, we kind of goofed this up.
Why you say that?
I challenged Brandon on Facebook. I said, Brandon, let's start a Project 20. That every time we come together on a Sunday and do a live, me and him both put $20 away.
Okay.
Brandon said, yeah, let's do it.
Right.
Here's my 20. Brandon.
What? You got cash?
We just got cash we're talking about.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. To work together takes sacrifice.
It
Brandon
does.
go put out a damn cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
See, Brandon try to call somebody now. He can
I'm not.
It don't care. Where's the $20 at, Brandon?
Let me ask you this. How did you get that $20? Did you go to an ATM?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Went to ATM, checked out 40. I said I got for one for this week, and we been again.
Okay.
You know,
Well, I'm gonna have to do that. And now, like I said, I saw the live and I was planning to get $20, but I'm like, dang, I gotta actually find $20. And I was hoping I was gonna find it in the house. I was like, are we gonna put it in an account? Are we gonna maybe we're gonna do it digitally? Explain that part to me. So
I
we
told
gonna just
Brandon on the live. I said, Brandon, every week we do a live. Let's get $20 and find some kind of container at the house.
Okay, I must have missed that part. I was cooking and I actually just jumped on what's it called and saw it. I said, oh shoot, Lewis doing a live. Okay,
that's what we was going to do. And this is a good thing about when you go to business or start partnership with people. Clear communication.
You're right.
Clear schedule. Accountability. Make sure you know all the details.
Right.
Brandon, I'm talking about $20 cash.
Cash. Okay.
So you could put in a container that you have in your house.
Okay.
And you go bring this container and we go verify how much money
every time we do a live.
Every time we do it.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
So this builds trust, accountability, discipline. Obviously, the discipline did not work on Brandon's side.
No, that's true, but not true. You're right.
Brandon is supposed to bring $20.
I have it sort of, but no, I don't. You're right.
Cash. And you want this to be cash. The reason you want to be cash, because you know, some beautiful people may have collections, you know. So if they start going collections and the government take over the bank account, you don't want your money to be taken over. So let's do it in cash, you know.
I got you. So is there principle, can we do like I don't want to say like punishment, but since I didn't have my money, maybe I have to put in extra money.
No, it does not work like that, guys. When you have a plan, you want it very simple. Always set on a first grade level, but I guess I need to go to the kindergarten level for Brandon.
Well, you know, I'll be doing my own thing, and like I said, dang, Lewis actually gonna have. I need to find $20. Like I'm just not a person that keeps cash.
That's the goal of it, Brandon. We work it. It's me and you.
But I'm like, okay, we're gonna put it in an account because that's just where I thought you were going with it. But I do like this a lot better because you can actually see the money, and we can show people the money and have it where you can be accountable that way, not just pulling it up digitally.
And unlike the Tesla real estate fund, you still have control of the money. It's multiple levels of learning on this. If Brandon just could stick with the simple little plan, we meet up on here, bring $20 cash and put it in something.
Well, just like anything, things don't always go as planned.
So any past issues, Brandon, on our Project 20, any past concerns?
What do you mean past concerns?
Any past concerns with the goal?
No.
Okay.
I think it's a great idea, and I was going to ask you: did anybody say that they want to try it? They think, you got any feedback from it?
Not really. I just want to show people how this little gesture could change your life. And it could. No, it will.
But people don't believe. Why do you think people wouldn't believe in this?
Because I got $20 in my hand, and I'm telling you, people, this $20 could be like $20,000 10 years from now.
Is it that people don't want to wait? They want it now because, like you say, it's easy to say.
No, Brandon. Brandon, quit acting like this is quick oatmeal. All right.
That's what the world is. Everybody wants things now. You think people want to invest? They want to put time in. They want to wake up and they want to be rich. And if they're not, they got to find a way to scam so they can have what they want. People will fall for scams because they want to be rich so bad, or they'll gamble on these DraftKings websites because they want the money now. They want to put a little money in and get a lot of money back fast.
It does well. What me and Brandon's trying to teach you, it does not work like that. I'm trying to teach the audience that you could create wealth, or you could build something with another Black person with simple guidelines, simple schedules, accountability,
and you can't lose money. We won't lose money doing this.
Fuck what Brandon just said just now. We may lose money.
No, we're not. But see, that's the thing. Like, there's no risk with us putting money aside every week.
No. It is a risk.
No, okay, right? Go ahead. And I'm gonna tell you why you. Okay, go ahead.
See, Brandon, I didn't want to get down this deep. Now you want to go down this way.
Yeah, I do because
I think this money in this jar. I'm losing 4% right now. Time I put this money in this and wait a year, 4% is gone.
So if you go to a casino or you try to gamble that money and try to win big money, which one do you think has the greater chance of you losing your money, losing all your money?
Brandon, do you could see a casino in your back room right now?
There's one right there. There's a casino. If I got a casino right here, it's a casino right here.
No. Do you see a regulated white man's casino or Indian man's casino?
No, I don't.
Do you see one where I at?
No.
So why are you bringing jar?
Because that's the thing. People,
and you talking about the whole factory.
But how is it crumbs? And this is the reason people don't do it, because they don't think about it. You're thinking about it a certain way, but people don't think about it this way. But you just naturally think everybody sees it this way, and they don't. Everybody, because as soon as you said it, I'm like, why don't people do this more often? That's all people have to do. But what do we do with our money? We take risks with our money, don't we? We'll buy stuff we don't need to buy. We'll get loans at Best Buy for stuff that's not going to serve us a purpose, when all we have to do is put $20 in a jar.
I'm going to tell you why. Guys, man, one of my favorite Bible verses, I don't know the verse, but I can tell you what it sounds like. Faithful over small things. Mm-hmm. My faithful servant, I will make you faithful or responsible over big things. So when we learn how to be faithful, I'll try to pull out, to be faithful over the small things, like the Bibles tell us, we can practice discipline. We're going to talk about it. We can have a goal. That's being faithful over $20, small things. God will make us faithful over bigger things.
And that's what I'm saying. You've come from the household that, preach those kind of things. You went to church.
Ain't nobody preached
listen, but they did. Louis, I know your father. He wasn't showing you the wrong things. He wasn't running the streets, because if he was running the streets, you was gonna be running the streets.
My father did run the streets, so you
not
don't
like
know.
that. No, yes, but not okay. So Louis, so was he home? Did he instill good values? Did he instill good values in you? Did you go to church?
Home at 9. What time you get off?
But that's what I'm saying.
Brandon?
You still quoting Bible verses today. Your foundation is different because of how your upbringing. That's my point. I come from a single parent household, so my foundation isn't as solid as yours. So if I say I'm gonna do something. Okay, but it is.
She done a good
job. Let me ask you this. She did a great job. But which one is better? Which one would you rather?
Your mama got three
married.
My mama only got 1.5. I had 1 and 0.
But which one would you rather have somebody growing up in a household with one parent or two?
Two. Nicole, who great?
Well, that's true. But which one? But we here at the Men of the Metaverse, we practicing and preaching that people should do the traditional family where it's two parents in the household raising a child, because statistically they're going to have a better chance in this world. That's just what it is.
Correct, but it's a very slim chance. No, well, not slim chance. It's a minority that sometimes one parent can be better than.
That's true, and it's anomalies.
Other parents.
Yeah.
From my outside, Brandon mom done a great job
for sure, but it's a lot. It's a lot on one parent's shoulder trying to do all of that, and it's just easier if two parents.
Look at the outcomes. Look at your mama's outcome.
But is this the outcome for most people?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say you gotta like paint the picture. I said no. Some still can do it, but ain't no women who can have babies now can do that. But some women still can do it.
But that's what I'm saying. So I think you have a lot of things instilled, and I've always told you that, like, if you say you're gonna do something, you do it. It's not you do it sometimes, you do it most of the time. With Lewis, if he say he's gonna do something, you're gonna do it, right? Can we say that?
But here's the key. I don't say that's, but I fool people. I don't say I'm gonna be doing nothing, so I don't have to prove nothing. That's what Brandon don't get.
No, but that's not true. Okay, but you say a lot of things that you're gonna do, right?
No, I know I don't say a lot of things I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I say a very small amount. I don't How many
times have we said?
You ain't never heard me say
that. You said you're gonna eat better. You said you're gonna change your diet.
Okay, I done it, but that's
that's what. There you go. You said you said something and you did it.
Yeah, but I didn't say go lose weight though, because that takes deliberate stuff things to happen.
It does. It does.
I don't talk that much.
Okay. Let me ask you.
I don't say I'm about to whoop your butt. I don't say that. If I say I'm gonna whoop you, I'm really gonna whoop you. So I don't say nothing.
We've been doing this show for a lot of Sundays, a lot of days in general. How many times have you said, Brandon, I'm gonna do this show, and you showed up? What percentage you think that is?
I always show up.
There you go. That's what right. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're a man of your word. Like if you say something in your mind is gonna make sure that I follow through with what I said I'm gonna do.
That is correct, and I do get offended when Brandon puts 7 o'clock. We're gonna start the
right.
show.
That's another right.
And he texts me the link at 6:57.
And why is that? Because I grew up in a single parent household, and Lewis is more structured, and because he had a 2-parent household. So there you go.
No, ain't no 2-parent. No, I told Nicole that me and Nicole would run errands today. I sit in the parking lot. I told her straight out, I got record tonight. So you see,
but how do you know I'm going to show up?
Because you didn't text me. Okay, we at least got this down the road now.
Right. So when you're working with somebody, you have some bumps in the road, and you kind of figure out how we're going to navigate that, how we're going to get on the same page. So,
and watch this, Brady. Do I get upset at any time?
No, you don't get upset, but I could. I've just. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. I may be strict, but I don't get upset. I'm not upset.
No. Like I said, I don't take it that way. I just think it's funny, but that's how you work with people. Like we've known each other for a long time, but this is the first time we're doing something like this. So we learning how to work together, how to do a podcast, how to bounce off each other with topics and stuff like this. And now we're going to do something like this, where you see it as a loss, even though you putting it in a jar, which it technically is a loss, but I just see it as
you trying to be complicated.
No, I'm not.
That's what you're trying to be. And I don't want to be technical. I want to.
Okay.
This right here we may generate $1,000 in a year just by doing this.
But you know how many people are trying to do the same thing? They're trying to figure out how can I save money. But sometimes people overcomplicate things, and if you simplify it like this, it's like, dang, that makes a lot of sense, and it's very easy.
Like, and a way to accomplish things is today, Brandon let me down. Brandon, could you, next time we do a live, could you make up the $20 from Action 1?
What you mean?
And because I got 20, you don't got 20.
Right.
So
but that's what I was saying. So
how you gonna come next time? Are you coming with 20? Or you coming with 40?
No, that's what I was saying. Why don't I come with 60? Because it should be like over the overdraft protection kind of thing. Because I didn't have my $20 physically.
You my partner. I don't want to punish you.
Well, that's a good point. Like I say,
what do the Jewish people teach each other? Don't tax your own group.
But punishing me is gonna make it more money for us.
No, your punishment should be don't let Lewis down again.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. You see, I got next visit already laid out. I've checked out 40 at the bank. I didn't take out 20.
Okay, but can we do well? So why not just take out $100 and do it like, you know, I just have the money over here.
Best thing about the business, don't you come with a funk ass $100. Best thing about the business, come with the $20 every week.
Okay.
Don't be you about to do niggerish stuff.
Okay.
My money low.
We got to talk about that.
My money low. Let me come back. Nah, bring the 20. Bring it.
And we should be able to mark on it too, so we'll know it's the same 20. Because what if I dip in
count it on air?
But what if you dip in the 20 and try to replace it with something else?
We go count it on air. So today it was supposed to be 40. So I have a 20, you got a 20, $40.
Okay, fair enough.
Man, see, granted, people, things don't have to be this difficult. Bring your 20, Brandon. No,
well, I think that's not saying this is a relationship, but this is a relationship. Everybody's not the same. So somebody's going to be like Lewis and somebody's going to be like myself. Same thing in my marriage. Like me and my wife we're not totally different, but we are opposite. I have my strengths. She has her strengths.
Here's the thing. Have a lot of black people fail. My method is simple, clear, and transparent. Brandon tried to establish a gray area. How about I bring extra money coming back? Nigga, I can't do math. Let's keep it simple. let's keep it simple. Actually, every time we beat Brady,
but you don't. I get what you're saying. Don't over.
This week, just bring the you miss plus that week. You know, don't talk about go bring 60. Guys, dip back. I don't care if Brandon, watch this.
I hear you.
Dip out of it. If you dip, next time we come next Sunday, well, I put my foot out. We better have the same amount in there.
Fair enough. I like that though.
Yeah, Brandon, you try to.
That's just who I am. I'm just trying to see what else, what the boundaries are, what's out of bounds, I can put my spin on it. What you think about that? But I like it. And it's called Project 20.
Project 20.
Right. And people at home, they can go ahead. What you want to say?
I did not shoot down Brandon's
he did
idea.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just eliminate projected confusion in the future. That's all I done.
Right. But I do like that you have a plan. It's simple. You don't want to penalize anyone. You just wanted the flow the right way.
Cause if I gotta penalize, that means I gotta keep record. All the record means this is why I want to
more work.
Pull out the jar. How much you got in here? That's the record.
I got you.
You don't penalize. No, we don't need that. You know, we don't need that.
So when you have a plan,
is so low, the amount is so low, you ain't gonna even miss it.
I got you.
But watch this. If we meet four times a month, Brandon, how much money is that?
Don't try to do no math. $80 a piece. $160.
Okay, one. Imagine a month, me and you got $160 to put on the project.
But that's what I'm saying. So why don't people do that more often, but they're not thinking about it because we're all thinking about complicated ways to make money or to save money. You know, we're using apps, we're transferring our money, we're getting percentages, put back, cash back. different ways like that, which works, but actually, sacrificing, taking money out of your checking account, putting it in your hand, putting it away with somebody and doing it that way. I just think that's a great way to have a high probability that you're going to succeed.
All right, improvements. Bring your money. So Brandon, on the next event, watch this how we go clear it out. On the next event, Brandon, how much money you bringing?
I'm bringing $40.
There you go. And how much money I go bring?
$20.
So I should have how much in my jar?
$40.
And you should have how much?
I should have $40.
There you go. You see how that works?
Right. But like
you can buy houses this way.
And people do. Other cultures, they put their money together. They pool their money, and they make things happen. What do we do? What do we do with our money? We get Jordans. We like to eat high-end crab legs.
Get your Jordans. Brandon, get all the Tuscan crab legs and shrimp you want. I don't care what you do. But every time we have it, have your $20 ready. I don't care what you do. See, that's what we do. We try to count. No, I don't care. Have your $20 ready.
I got you. That's
and in a container.
Okay. I just try to figure out what I'm
in a perfect world, you can have your daughter bring $1. She got a wallet?
A digital one. She has a purse. She has a purse, but she don't carry it.
She don't get no money?
Not really.
See, you could invite your daughter or artist. You could invite your daughter in this or anything in a container. Every time we meet up, put $1 in something.
Right. And like I said, I think people just need a simple thing like that to do with somebody, and you can find out how you work together with them, who's on the page, who's playing around, who's serious about saving. It's just fun. It's easy. Like I say, it'll be interesting to see. So how many weeks we do this for?
I said let's try it for 6 months, see where we at.
Okay. So our goal is 6 months.
Every single time we come on for 2 minutes.
Okay, I got you.
And I want to see it because we gotta hold ourselves accountable.
For sure. And that's an important part too. So
digital, I don't want no digital. Cash.
I got you.
Cash money.
Not anything that's worth, because this is probably worth about $20. Nothing that's worth $20. A $20 bill.
To you, that's worth 20. I won't pay 50 cents for it. So is it worth $20, Brandon? Yes or no?
Depending on who it is. So no.
There you go. So don't you see how black people come up with that?
That's how black people do. Yes.
I don't want that. I don't want that. It's for you, it's 20. For me, it's 50 cents. So you need to bring 40 more up on the table. Huh? Then I'll value that at $20.
I got you.
That's how we should work.
That sounds good. You got anything else?
No, it's too late. I got these. I got these other ones. Hold on, it's too late. I don't feel like doing it, guys. On the next episode, Brandon, we can have this during the week, but you really we gotta talk, because only thing is permanent is Sundays.
Okay.
Everything during the week, unless you say you going on a cruise. I say you ain't cruising.
Right.
But yeah. But this one we're going to talk about.
Brandon, what's the bottom significance? The bottom word.
The bottom cities.
Eating food.
And that's a picture of Brandon, his vegetarian ass.
Oh, no. I was going to ask, is it any significance because the guy's nails are painted?
That's AI. That's how AI view
black people.
African-American males. Because that's why I typed in.
And that's what came out.
African-American male eating a hamburger in a modern cartoon style. That's the only thing I typed in. They put fake.
That's what they were. That says a lot. That says a lot. And who got their nails painted? Drake. Who Lil Yachty? Just so.
And I asked AI, right, Brandon? African American male eating a cheeseburger, modern cartoon style, and there you go. That's what the internet thinks of you. kissing the cheeseburger like you
right. He's
like
a little zesty.
On something.
Right.
Red fingernails. Oh. There you go. That's the internet.
Were you offended when this came out? This the product they gave you?
No, I didn't see the red nails.
Okay.
And this was not the product that they gave me. This was actually not the product that they gave me. I don't know if I could actually pull it up.
I keep saying I'm not gonna be laughing that much when we do a live, but yeah, I just be laughing. It's just funny.
Yeah, this video, guys, I still like the benefits why you kind of need to you don't know where none of your food come from.
That's true.
Because you got a picture of Brandon up here eating,
allegedly,
that looked like you, Brandon, eating
I don't wear glasses, number one, and my hair is not short.
No, see, you don't know what you're looking at.
A thin black man.
No, you don't know what you're looking at. This ain't no thin black man. Okay. See, I'm trying to pull it up.
The real picture.
Yeah, because I think I didn't save this to my stuff.
Oh shit! Well, yeah. I see what
you're saying. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I typed in Brandon eat the house cheeseburger. Martin cartoon.
But what?
There you go.
This is what AI thinks of us. So
yeah, that's the funniest thing. If you learn how this stuff works, you can see what.
And look at the other one like they're trying to tell us something without saying it.
Yeah.
Because have you ever seen somebody eat a cheeseburger or a hamburger like this? Any of the ones you just showed, where you're making love to the hamburger, not eating it. You
now, Brett, I don't know if you can read this, Brett. Let's see what it actually says. What I typed in. Hello. Brandon, what does that say?
African American male eating a cheeseburger, modern cartoon styling.
And
they don't say anything about rainbow. They don't say anything about tongue in the burger. None of that stuff.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's a toilet. What did I say about that, Brett? How I create this picture?
Top view of a toilet, modern cartoon styling.
There you go. And this is the style.
And I know you said something about AI not having hands down. Like they don't make hands all the way.
Oh, they got it now.
Yeah.
They got it. So? That's last year. Look at all the stuff. Yeah. This is AR. And y'all people be charging you $80 an hour
to create something.
And look, Brandon, what did I type on this, Brandon?
Playful picture of the devil dressed like a popular rapper, realistic photo quality.
There you go. And I think one of these got about 500 views off this picture right here.
And this is not a real person.
That is not a real person.
That's scary. This is not a real person either, right?
No, that's supposed to be Puff Daddy.
But that's crazy that it's that easy to do stuff nowadays.
And the thing that I don't like is if you go on Facebook right now, a lot of black women are allowing to scan their face and put another photo. They are taking your information.
Yeah.
And not only pictures like this. Look, that's inside Watch Store. Look at it. Don't that look nice?
Yeah, it does. And not only that, like they'll give you an AI version of yourself, so you kind of judging yourself off a fake self. So, oh Lord, well, what'd you put in the? That's crazy that you can do that. That's crazy. Wow.
I think Brandon liked this picture on Facebook.
You think so? What?
I said AI ain't paying no Social Security.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I kind of do remember that conversation.
And look at these.
So what are graphic designers doing, and people who went to college for this kind of stuff, or just people who want to take pictures, because it was a market for like stock photos, and and luckily they can't do that with drone footage. Like it's drone footage is still a market.
It coming. Tyler
You think so?
Perry was going to build an $8 million studio.
Mm-hmm.
He saw what AI could do. They could do videos now,
and people
put a hole in that studio.
Yeah, because what's the point? Like, if you can have a fake studio or just do a green screen and throw a whole scene on the footage, and it'll look, you can't tell the difference. And people don't care no way. Yeah, that looks real.
Look good, and it's fake.
It does. Right. That's crazy.
Yes. You go to a place, a store in the mall, they selling pictures.
Photos.
Pictures. AI. Don't those look nice?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And
the hair looked pretty real too.
Yeah, last year, and it looked as good.
I remember that's what you were saying. The hands did look a little funny when you were showing me. I think last year when we was talking about it.
And the pupils also look funny, but now I can't tell. See, I was gonna do a video like this. I said these are the type of girls who talk about I can't go to Cheesecake Factory, and they drive it, and they drive it at 98. Nissan.
Right, when the seatbelt comes, it come down. But
that's LeBron James, you see?
Yeah. And got his hair receding and everything.
Hair receding? Let's see, can we get to our we seeing these? So we get to our book.
Yeah, I need to be trying to put the link in the what's it called too, so we can advertise.
There you go. And that's a nice photo.
It is.
Huh?
Right.
Who's that, Brady?
It's Martin mixed with a little Malcolm.
Yeah.
And then like I said,
I just typed that.
Right. That's crazy.
I just typed that. Look at this. All these people look real.
Right.
Graphic design people. No more.
And this is just the beginning. Like I said, this is the beginning of AI and stuff. Yeah.
I typed this photo came out, and a person jumped right over to snatch it. So this gonna get paid. Somebody got paid off this photo right here.
Is there any way to create a photo through AI and put your trademark or put your ownership on it?
I think per the Supreme Court, you cannot trademark these photos. Yeah, you see?
Why is it a 24 on there?
Brandon, it's AI, Brandon.
I'm just asking what is it? I was in like I think it was a DTLR. They had a Jordan shirt that I wanted to buy when he was playing for that baseball team, like what is it called? Like it start with a B. Was it the
I know you're talking about
Barons or something like that.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
I was like, oh shoot, that's pretty cool. That was a period where Michael was playing baseball, and we kind of don't talk about that too much when we talk about Michael's greatness, but it does take a lot to play both sports. And I'm not saying Mike was great when he was playing with Chicago White Sox or that what was it, Birmingham something. Yeah, I remember you did that post, like you were saying it was 3 pictures or 4 pictures, and you were saying one of them was fake.
It was 2 pictures. They merged them. 2 or 3 real pictures, merged it together to make one fake picture. This is a picture of me. Well, a photo of a person like me in front of the Washington Monument. This photo that you see, this mask, I don't know, you can see it. This was taken about 100 miles away from the Washington Monument, but they merged them together like it was all one.
And it's just crazy that I guess you don't think about it. You could go on vacation or take vacation pictures and put yourself in them and have people think you're on vacation.
Yeah, you can. And now look at these photos, Brandon. Don't these photos look like it's not as good?
Yeah, these are older ones.
Yeah.
Or what?
You see how they got advanced?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a big difference. Because you was probably searching the same way, but it's just better. It's just better now.
It's better now. Like the eyes be back then, the eyes is off. The fingers.
It's just more cartoony. Even though you didn't put anything cartoon in there, but now it's a real person now. That's crazy. They're like, no, we got it now. We figured it out.
Yeah. That's excellent crazy. Photos. Like y'all buy a poster like this. Y'all go to BitLife. Oh, let me get that poster.
Right.
You just got scammed. This guy had the hookups.
Right.
Yeah, like now this one look decent, but you see how they just
it's just cartoony still, like anime.
Yeah. And it's exactly the same stuff. Look how I look back in the day. And you can see all the stuff where my mind was at. Yeah, last year this was blowing my mind right here. Right now you can't even tell this. That's a fake picture. Yeah. Now you know that's a fake picture.
Right. But just imagine how much more real it's gonna be, and they'll be able to do like make it move and look real. You know what I'm saying?
You look at it, you see the fingers. You see the glasses?
Yeah.
They didn't have it down back then.
That's 55 weeks ago.
Yeah. That's how fast it is.
And like I say, the more uploads people are doing on the maps, putting their face on there.
That's what and black women stop putting your stuff on there.
And it's not just us, but it's everybody. But yeah, they're going to be marketing off of your likeness.
This look real, but it's not like real. Yeah. Like you can. Yeah. That's AI. That's AI for you.
So why haven't you done an AI? They make you look like a warrior or something like that, so you can post it on your page.
Brett, I'm already on here now. So they ain't getting my likeness. Yeah. Learn how to draw black people. Like this how black people look. Let me show it to you. Last year. Because they didn't know that's black people hair. They knew how to do no black people hair.
But they had some locks on some of them early pictures when they had the people in the bar or the diner sitting at the table. It looked real. I mean, it really does. So
you see how it's learning? They didn't know how you look at the hair look. They didn't know how to do none of the hair.
Right. But the AI now looks better than Madden. I got the new version of Madden. Their hair don't look that good like I looked at. So.
Yeah. So that's how it works. This is blow my mind, and this is the reason why I need to hit the cash out below. This costs like $150 a year. So
I was wondering if it was free.
Shit, to do all of this.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. Right.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Costs a lot. So hit the like button, buy some of my products. The black, you see, that's a black realistic photo of Raphael.
That's funny.
Ninja Turtle with an Afro, 8K, smoking cigars, carrying pistols, in skinny jeans and a hoodie. And that's when they put it.
That's pretty cool though. But this is a shirt that you created actually. So, and I purchased from you. So I know you remember that, but.
Yeah, I remember that shirt. Yeah, thank you. I wish they just put it on a better quality shirt. That's why I just
right. Would you ever put some of these designs? Like I could see some of the stuff that you were scrolling through on a shirt that I would wear.
Maybe, but maybe.
Did you make a shirt with Bruce Leroy on there?
Yes.
Or showing up.
It was showing up, and I got the most confidence on that shirt. Yes.
Right. And I remember when you was doing it, I was like, dang, Lewis can actually make t-shirts.
Yeah, but I lost all that stuff now. Now everybody making t-shirt. Right. You remember this the rant? This is a couple of years ago, ain't it?
Right. Right. I bet you do it now, it'll look totally different.
Yeah, you see how they used to man fights with a pasta, Hey, you see how they used to look? Yeah, it's hard.
Hands look a little weird.
Look at the hands. That's how fast AI works on you. All right, Brad, we can talk about that later on.
Yeah.
About 9 o'clock. Take me a shower.
I'm looking forward to doing this hamburger one though now. So we'll try to figure out whether we're gonna do a show. Do you want to go ahead and set it in stone?
No, don't set it in stone. I gotta look at my
schedule.
You just shoot me off sometime tomorrow. Say, hey, maybe 2 a day or something. Then I go off that.
Okay. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. I was going to tell you, but I kept forgetting to tell you. But it's been 12 to 13 people consistently on, watching us, and then to actually show where they're watching. So it's 11 people on the Twitter watching, and 1 person on the YouTube watching. So that's pretty cool. Because we're broadcasting for all those. Oh, you can see it on your Instagram? Okay, pretty cool.
Yeah, I could click on it. I didn't know that.
But make sure y'all hit the Cash App. I'm going to have to add our coloring book to, the comments, and we're going to have to advertise that too. I think, have I showed it on live? We'll get on that. We'll get better with that. But y'all make sure you check out some of our older videos, like and subscribe, comment, share, follow us on our other platforms. Louis, you want to say anything before we get out of here?
Blessed and have a good week, man.
For sure. See y'all next week with $40. Y'all take care.
What the hell was that? You heard that?